So I grew up overseas in an Air Force family. That's when my love of magic started, but I didn't have any access to magic shops or magic clubs. So I would look around for anything I had around me, toy boxes, duct tape. I would just cut them open and just create what I thought magic was. Last time I was on Foolus, it was an incredible experience.
Man, a wonderful trip.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I didn't actually fool them, but my life has changed tremendously. I started to create magic for Justin Willman and David Blaine. Now, I still create the same way I did when I was a kid. I like to write and sketch my ideas down on a notebook, and I have tons of notebooks filled with ideas. So I've been working on this routine since 2015, and no one's seen it, and I believe this is perfectly designed to fool Penn and Teller. This is not a card trick. Now see, it's empty. Just a box. Now, if this was a card trick, I guess we would all have to imagine that right now, this box is slowly filling up with cards. But this is not a card trick. It's not a card trick. This is just something we imagine. Plus, if this was a card trick, I would need someone to pick a card. Allison, would you mind helping me out?
Sure.
Perfect. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Nice to meet you. Great. Now, Allison, would you do me the honors of just touching any one of these cards?
Sure.
The Ace of Diamonds?
Yeah.
Here, would you do me a favor and write your name really big across the face, all right?
Sure.
Now, the reason why magicians have people sign cards is to make that card unique. But that's not why I had her sign a card, because this is not a card trick. You good?
Yeah.
Awesome, you can come over here.
Okay.
Come over here.
What do you want?
No, you're good, good. With your left hand, could you hold onto the box?
Yes.
Perfect. I will take your card. Let's go ahead and mix it up a little bit. Now, Allison, if this was a card trick, and it's not, then I know two ways to find your card. The first way, without even looking. Let's see. Perfect, perfect. I'll take it out. And we'll try this one more time. This time I want you to turn your card face down.
Face
Perfect. And I want you to put it somewhere here, anywhere you want to.
Okay.
Up there. Right there. Here. Just give everybody one last look. Perfect. Now, Allison, I've done enough card tricks to be able to estimate about where that is. I think, yeah, it's about, yeah, cool. Which is the second way to find your card, estimation. Allison, here, hold on to the deck.
Yeah.
Squeeze tightly, squeeze tightly. I'm gonna try to find your card. Let's see, it's right about there. Squeeze tightly, don't let go, squeeze, squeeze. Oh. I'll take that, I'll take that. Now, Allison, I'll tell you what all this is about. This was not about a card trick, because this is not a card trick. This whole thing was my way to get your autograph. Yes! Which means nothing else was real. See? Told you it wasn't a card trick. It's an illusion. Thank you very much. My name is Marcus Eddy.
Wow, Marcus Eddy! That was really fun.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm glad it wasn't a card trick.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't do that here, no.
No.
Card tricks.
Did you create this?
Yes, yes.
Really?
Yeah, I create all my own illusions.
How long did it take you to come up with?
I've been working on this for actually 3 years. So about 2015 is when this idea started, and I've been tweaking it since then.
Do you create for other magicians as well?
Yes, yes. So my primary, career would be creating for magic companies, TV, film, and other magicians around the world. So.
How? And you don't sort of feel like, well, this is my baby, and I'm giving it to other magicians?
No, not really, because really I create my own magic for myself, and I create to other people's voice. So everybody has their own style, and first I learn your style, and then I can create magic to you, to suit you perfectly.
All right, it's time to see if Penn and Teller figured your trick out.
Uh-oh.
Penn Teller.
You created this.
Yes, the whole thing, yes.
That answers the big mystery, because that's why we didn't recognize it from anything. That you created that. And you kept saying over and over again it wasn't a card trick, you know?
Nice. Yeah.
And the second half kind of was a card trick. He kind of had a deck, and he kind of put it in, and we kind of saw that, and there were a few moves that we kind of recognized a little bit, and there's stuff that we've seen. That was kind of a card trick, you know? So we kind of figured out the card trick. But the beginning of the trick, that wasn't a card trick. That was an appearance. That had nothing to do with cards at all. That was an appearance. That was something that was empty, then there was something there. So I got to tell you, your card trick did not even slightly fool us. But that part that wasn't a card trick, that did fool us. Bad. Really bad. That was an appearance. It was beautiful, man. Beautiful. Go on fooling people forever, even after we're dead, especially after we're dead. And for that, we need your help. Here's all you have to do. Get yourself somewhere that has internet access. Get yourself a deck of cards, have a pen and an envelope handy. Invite your friend over. Hey, friend, want to see a card trick? No, this is going to be great. Look at that deck of cards. Look at them. They're all different. Now, good, shuffle them up any way you want. Shuffle them up really good. When you're done shuffling them, put them face down right here. Now, do you know what time it is? Okay, take this envelope, take the card you shuffled to, put it in the envelope, drop it right in there, and then seal it up. And write your name. Now put it in your pocket. Beautiful. You know, I sure do love magic. My favorite magician were those old guys. You know, the ones with a TV show called I'm Making a Fool Out of Myself. Too bad about them, huh? Oh, didn't you hear? They were doing this trick where they catch bullets in their teeth underwater with sharks, and they had a bad night. They're gone. I'm sure it's true. I saw it on TMZ. See for yourself. Here, let's open a search engine right here. Now just type in Penn and Teller grave. Now, check this out. There it is right there. Take a look at that right there. Yeah, there's their grave right now. Now, what does it say there? Take out that envelope, that card you cut to. After you shuffled the deck, you put the card in the envelope, right? And you put your name on it, and you sealed it. What card is that there? It's the same card that's on the grave, the 3 of clubs. Even from the grave, Penn and Teller have fooled you again. Now, there you go. What could be better? The punchline to a card trick delivered from beyond the grave. And you don't even have to wait until we're dead, although that'll make it even better. So how does it work? You use a card force, a really great one. Before your friend comes over, take the 3 of clubs and place it just underneath the envelope. Have your friend examine the cards. Have your friend shuffle the cards. When you ask them, what time is it, that's called misdirection. It gives them something to think about while you pick up the envelope with the card and lay it right on top. They think it's the card they shuffled to, but it's really the top card, the 3 of clubs that I put down with the envelope. Have them take that card, put it in the envelope, write down the time they just thought of, and then seal it up. Then all you've got to do is go to the internet and type in Penn and Teller grave. All those photos, you know where those are from? We didn't Photoshop a lot of fake pictures. Nope. That's a real grave marker at one of the coolest and most beautiful cemeteries in the world. Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills in Los Angeles. Yeah, we get a grave before we're dead. And it'll be there long after, kind of forever. That means if you live in Southern California, if you're vacationing there with family or friends, you can do the trick in an even more spectacular way. You can take your friend to our real, no-kidding grave at real, no-kidding Forest Lawn. Visit a couple of movie star graves. Then you'll discover our monument. And just to show you the kind of reaction you might get, take a look at this video that was sent to us by a family who tried it on their children.
Didn't you bring an envelope with you?
Do I open it?
Yeah, go ahead.
What is that? That was a magic trick. I know that they did. What?
Screaming and running. That's what you want in a great magic trick. We call this our eternal card trick. If you use it to fool your children, then teach it to them, they can pass it along to their children as a family tradition. And as long as that continues, Teller and I will live on. If only in this trick. Buried like a time capsule, burning like the flame on JFK's grave, helping your great, 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 great grandchildren make fools of their friends. And that thought, well, it warms our hearts. Good night.